All right, there you go. You've gambled your points. You've gambled them. Misunderstands. Slob. Dave growls. Sweetheart. Pretends to fuck again. Sings. Worries about divorce. Slow brain. I don't care. Boring. Again. Yells. Right wing. Dumb as shit. Does a voice. Slur. Lesbian. Doesn't listen. Virtue signal. Just make shit up. Shut up. Rage quit. Sarah. Why? Looking pretty good.
Welcome. Got a damn.
Okay.
Got a damn.
Does a voice?
So, white people can apparently cast magic, according to this guy. A message to all my black and Latino people. White people are casting spells on us to cause confusion. We're going to find this out, but unfortunately I have to give you the lesbians unusually early because I already have to pee.
What the fuck? You started this show? Why don't you just piss? Okay, so I have to show you the lesbians. I don't have piss break, but oh my god. He's dying. 90 seconds.
This message is for all my melanated, carbonated beings, all of my black people.
Melanated, carbonated. So black people are carbonated too.
They're casting spells on us.
It's a little quiet. I'm going to turn him up. 300.
They are casting spells on us. I want y'all to pay attention to how y'all feel when y'all...
This is what Dave's fans pay him to watch. I saw that he had 50 subscribers or something. This random guy on the internet.
Go out in public. And I also want y'all to pay attention to how y'all feel when y'all get
Beard
around
petting?
Caucasians. I mean, you be nice to these
So, does this mean I can pretty much use my white magical powers to get any black bitch I fancy?
Wow. So it's quite yikes.
You know, to her come into my bedroom crawling completely naked.
Pretends to fuck.
people, but be
Completely naked.
Well, you know, and there's a lot of areas where black and Latinos don't get along.
What the fuck?
Is that white people spell too?
fuck up, right? So you in traffic, you driving, right? You feeling good?
All right.
It's going to be a Caucasian driving. They're going to get in front of you. They're going to get the driving real slow, and they're going to hang their hand out the window or do something to get you to acknowledge them, to look at them. And
What?
And outside of being a fucking asshole that I myself as a white person would be like, hit the fucking gas, Grandma!
Doesn't listen. You were in front.
but I notice every time I see this, I can be feeling good, feeling real good, thinking something positive, feeling real good. And it'll be a Caucasian, they'll get in front of me, and they'll stick their hand out the fucking window, and they'll get to doing something, they'll make it quick.
EP?
I think that's a you problem, my dude.
Now he's too loud.
Or something trying to get me to acknowledge them, because whatever you give your attention to, your acknowledgement to, you give your energy to.
It's cold.
November gay. Well, it's June, so thanks for following.
So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta.
That is a you problem, my dude.
Why is he screaming?
If somebody gets in front of me and then slows down, I just move around them in traffic. Like if we're on the highway and I don't give a fuck what the race of the person is.
Okay.
White, black, Asian, Hispanic, I don't give a shit. Any color under the rainbow, any sexual orientation under the rainbow.
Uh-huh.
I don't care. If you're going slow, I'm just going to move around you. I don't give a fuck. If some black person sticks their hand out the window, or even if some fucking black chick gets up on a limo and starts, like, screeching curses at me, it ain't gonna make me feel any way.
What? Just makes up... You just made up a crazy hypothetical there.
sitting at
This is why we need the asylums open.
The asylums?
try to get you to acknowledge them.
Speaking as a Caucasian,
Oh, he's so sassy. There's Queen Dave. Speaking as a Caucasian, so offended on our behalf.
I have never once intentionally tried to bump into any black person ever. The last black person to bump into me was a toddler. And he didn't do it because he wanted my evil white energy or I somehow attracted him with my white magic. No, he's a
What?
somehow attracted. And he didn't do it because he wanted my evil white energy or I somehow attracted him with my white magic.
I need that clip so dearly. I need white magic. I need it bad. I need white magic.
No, he's a toddler and just wasn't looking where he was going. And I didn't notice him in time. Juneteenth is the biggest fucking lie that has ever been perpetuated.
It's a big lie? What is the lie about? Where I have a dang stinking bug somewhere around here flying around. Hey baby, bring the sucker and suck this bug. Baby's gonna bring the weapon. The weapon against the bugs. The bug sucker. 3,000.
You know, there was still slavery in the United States.
After Juneteenth, even within its borders of 1865. If you were a Union state and you were a slave in one of them, because remember, the Union had 5 slave states. Well, you had about 6 more months. But if you were a slave in, let's say, the Choctaw Indian Territory, well, you had a year.
Dave's editing voice. So Juneteenth is a celebration of emancipation and stuff. But if there were slaves after that, that is a failure, not of the people celebrating Juneteenth, but of America, right? So like you can still celebrate it if you want.
And the United States almost had to go to war with the Choctaw, the Chickasaw, and the Cree before they gave up their slaves. Again, you can look this history up. But me, I get paid a shit ton of money on Juneteenth, so I don't give a fuck.
Don't even know.
I can give you examples of black privilege. What about the SATs for college?
Okay, just make shit up.
Black people.
This is from a 30-year-old study and isn't taken seriously in academics.
For every point a black scores,
A black? Yikes! Fucking what?
triple that shit. They've admitted this
I don't have racism on this card.
for affirmative action. Affirmative action is black privilege.
There we go. Right wing.
The Emancipation Proclamation, which is what Juneteenth celebrates, freed every Confederate.
Juneteenth doesn't celebrate the Emancipation Proclamation, if I recall correctly. Juneteenth celebrates, the last missive sent to the freed is like a Texas thing, right? Last slaves in Texas, something like that. I don't believe it's Emancipation Proclamation at all. Juneteenth is after that.
Slave. Because they were
A
considered
military ship that forced Texans to give up slaves. Yeah.
war property.
As you can imagine, I'm not invited to the celebration. I grew up in a cocky ass family in the woods. We didn't have Juneteenth.
Not great, but whatever.
Why does he say black like that? Because he's a racist.
But that didn't affect the 4 states, and at some point during the war, the 5th state, West Virginia. Well, their slaves were still just fine. fine and dandy.
I'm not saying all of them, but some Caucasians are out here casting spells on us. And this message is to all my black people. There's witches and warlocks that live amongst us that are casting spells on us, manipulating our energy.
Maxandiana, Mothrati Yototoshe, Bogzongan Gingang Goko, Dabby do, go fuck yourself, oh.
Please clap.
Right, I'll have a free pizza delivered within the hour.
Because we get
A free pizza. Dave, I'll buy you a pizza if you come chat.
energy.
The reason most black women are single and black men seek out white and Asian and Latino wives is because black women just won't shut the fuck up, be submissive, and be humble.
Okay, so that's racism and misogyny, and just make something up. Baby did not bring the Bug Sucker 3000.
I was in a dungeon and I was trying to find the
Why would you be inside of a dungeon?
I need to get the
Bug Sucker 3000 extension.
That's why.
I'm ready. Warm bed beer?
Well, I hate to say this, but white people built the world.
All right, so he's virtue signaling white people built the world and didn't take any part in it. The white people built the world. White people built the world exploiting the labor of who, David?
Stop doing experiments on us. And when the COVID first came out, what did they say? We want to vaccinate. Oh, it's affecting the blacks and Latinos more, so we can get the shit first. It's not about that.
I don't recall anyone saying
That one.
when they first came out with the vaccines, give it to the blacks first. It was give it to the...
All right, I'm ready. If I see that fucker, I'm turbo sucking him. I'm gonna get him.
elderly first. And by the way, that whole COVID thing was one of the biggest fucking lies, biggest fucking scams, and one of the sorriest moments in American history. When America chose the path of cowardice.
The path of cowardice. Dumb as shit. Viruses are real.
Why did I delete yesterday's stream? None of your fucking business, Iron Gullet.
Argues the chat.
Hanging a hand out the window.
But I'm sure you archived it because you archive every fucking thing I do.
Wow, very triggered by that, which is not on my card. We're a slur or Y away. I can only hope Dave suffers all the kindness he shows others. True.
Because you have no fucking life beyond me.
Yeah, Iron Gullet, you don't do anything.
I am your whole life. You sit there by the computer waiting for me to go on.
That's right. Instead of knowing your schedule and just being around the house most of the time. Like when that's happening. That's right. Iron Gullet is, of course, at every single Dave stream and never misses any.
Pay attention to that shit.
And that's it, and that's all. Okay, if white people really had magical supernatural abilities,
They don't. It's not.
and y'all'd still be on the plantation.
Okay, well, that's fucking racism, man. Yeah, it's fucking super racism. Yeah, super yikes.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay, so white people have magic.
I actually think Vernon Sherman would cast Fireball and Delayed Blast Fireball and Scorching Ray and Wall of Fire and Investiture of Fire, and he would learn a lot of the fire spells, is what I'm saying. John Brown. John Brown would have also learned Fireball.
From, I don't know, the devil. And black people have magic from the earth.
What?
So then why
What?
is most of Africa an inhospitable, uncultivated shithole?
That's not true. And also, a lot of the problems that you do see in Africa are in places that experience colonialism by us. Damn, I thought I saw him for a second.
Why is the largest desert on earth in Africa?
What? You think well, it's mostly a geography. Plate tectonics and climate are the answer to the question. Plate tectonics and then climate. So,
If you hold the power of Earth. By the way, unless I'm mistaken, he has a forehead tattoo, so that should tell you a lot.
I didn't notice a forehead tattoo, but I mean, what does that say? What does a forehead tattoo mean? I think this guy believes in magic, which is way more concerning than any forehead tattoos could be. Unless the forehead tattoo says, I believe in magic. You know?
I'm saying you want to stop eating the fucking meat, start exercising so you'll have energy. Go and see retention. Ladies, start practicing celibacy. Stop having so much sex, trying to bust a nut every chance you get, trying to come every chance you get. Fellas, stop trying to bust a nut every chance you get. Hold on to your energy and you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hold on to your energy. Yeah, I mean, this guy hasn't come in ages and is losing his mind. So, I mean, I really think this guy has, like, mental health issues. This just seems like wackadoo shit.
A lot of people.
So stop having sex.
Dave, come on. You done been accomplishing this goal. Is he gonna be like, no, I refuse. I refuse to stop having sex. Can't stop what you haven't started, I guess.
So what? They want you want them to join you in your weird celibate covenant? Alright, I gotta pee again. Back in 2009.
You peed
maybe
again?
2010. I started to kind of delve into the skeptic community.
Okay.
And I was going around challenging witches. Online witches to prove that they had... I challenged the most popular of them all, got a shit ton of flack, and she never called back, and I said, give me your most powerful curse. Curse me.
I was cursed on YouTube back in the day. A guy named Stephen Christ cursed me with nightmares. And you know, I have the occasional stress dream about checking out of a hotel on time, so I think it worked.
Come on, bitch. You say you can do all this great shit and you're taking all this good money off of people.
Bitch.
Curse me. Nothing.
Him being cursed would explain a lot. Yeah, apparently it did work. That's what chat's saying. Is this why Dave looks like Vladimir Harkonnen?
Nothing.
Or maybe curses are real.
And I even said, give me the curse and let's say something bad happens in 2 years. That I can't explain outside of rational, logic. There is no fucking magic. The only
Rational, logic.
outside of rational, logic. Like there
What a great clip, because it has the fucking can of beer cracking open in the middle of it.
There's no fucking magic. The only magic is an illusion.
They got it.
Okay, then explain to me why the biggest genre of music of them all is rap.
Okay. Because people like it.
Dominated predominantly by black people. By the way, I can tell by the structure of your nose at some point, you got some white in you, boy.
It doesn't have to be like this. We can We don't have to do like phrenology or whatever the fuck. Man. Hold on, is the bug here? Is the bug back? Bug.
Go.
Bug. Where is he? Alright. Chat is implementing. Can Dave name a music genre that black people haven't had an influence on? I think not. Classical or just simplicity. Give one a kippy. We can end this together as a team. Roll for initiative. Together.
If this guy's family has been in the country for over 100 years, he has some white in him. By the way, decent chance one of my ancestors was black or Native, and very good chance one of my ancestors was Native American. And depending on the tribe, I could join if I could prove that I have a drop of blood.
He can join. We're gonna call that a misunderstands.
And if they wanted to fight a war against whites, they lose. Again. There is no greater there's no greater practitioners of war than white people.
Okay, so when I talk about white barbarism, you just agree with me then, right? Like, white people are violent as fuck from a historical standpoint. It's mostly due to our religious ties.
We didn't have to cast spells on you to keep you divided.
Dude, he's like celebrating slavery right now as a W for him. You're a racist, David. You should delete this. Did he delete this?
Y'all did that shit yourself.
He code switches every time he sees a black person on screen.
And by the way, not all of you is black. Look at your feet.
I gotta be honest, I didn't think he was gonna say feet. I didn't think... He tricked me. He tricked me. Where you at? I just saw him flying. He's like my Moby Dick now. There's a fly. All right, we need more weed, chat. This is ridiculous. We need more.
Look at your hands.
Like your feet and your hands.
That's white as shit, ain't it?
What is? It's white as shit. Your hands are white and your feet? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't understand. What does that even mean? Look at your hands and feet?
Yeah.
Like his palms? Because his palms are likely lighter because the skin is different on our palms and my skin is lighter on my palms. What? Come on. It's just how human palms work. That's like saying, look at your pink little peats, any mammal. Our peats are different colors. Oh my god. That does not... Jesus fucking Christ. Mammals have peats. These are our peats. The pads of our peats are different. Your palms match? Yeah, but you haven't gone outside. Your palms will match if you're indoors. when you're as Caucasian as we are. Up here in the north.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that there's at least a woman on screen. I'm sure it'll only get better.
The dumbest federal holiday of them all. Juneteenth is supposed to celebrate the
He's still mad about black people?
freeing of the last slaves down in Texas. Except it wasn't.
Third time he said all this?
which marks the end of slavery in the United States.
No, it doesn't, you
Juneteenth
dumb
commemoration
bitch!
dates back to the last days of the
So loud. Wow. You can put screams on your card. I don't have it.
Civil War.
Of course, bitch.
It does not! Again. I'm fine with it being a local celebration in Galveston, Texas, but as a federal holiday, it's built on a goddamn lie.
Dude, Christmas. Built on a lie. Christmas. Name a holiday that isn't built on any sort of lies. This one is as close to, like, a real celebration as you can get. Like, this is a recent celebration, not built on a fucking superstition. It's built on a moment in people's history where they got some more freedom than they had. It wasn't even like most free. It is something that this group of people, some of them are reclaiming and using as a holiday. It's been used as a federal holiday. It's dope. Give people a day off. Who cares? We can have more holidays. It doesn't matter. You're so weird. Just go to work. Get paid time and a half or something. I don't know.
It is built on a fucking lie.
Third time he said the same thing should count as boring, shouldn't it? Fucking true. Totally right. That's a bingo. Totally right. Absolutely true, Citisaurus. It just didn't bore me specifically because we skipped it, but you're 100% right. That's a bingo. Great advocacy. Double bingo! That's a double bingo. Rigged. No matter what happens, it's rigged. It's always rigged. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do, chat. Why does he care about this? Because he's racist. I don't know. It's part of his defiance shit, or his obstinance shit. All right, chat. 2 more minutes to bet your bingy points. We're only halfway. We're halfway through. 12 more minutes. JJ Redick had a great all-time quote today. Did you guys see it? Probably not because you're not sportsers. Not like me. Okay. Let me go find it. Really? There he is.
Great answer.
This is a great... Oh, I retweeted it. I could have just gone there. Fantastic quote. You can use this forever. This is going to be on the internet for all time.
I don't really have a great answer for your question because I really don't give a fuck. Like, I don't really have a great answer for your question because I really don't give a fuck.
Some reporter asked a kind of vapid question. Anyway, great quote. I I don't remember the question. It was essentially like, hey, are you interested in like dissuading some rumors that you were gonna go somewhere else? And he's like, I don't give a fuck. It was something dumb. Anyway, let's keep going. 2 more minutes. Or 2 more minutes. 12 more minutes. You just finished 2 minutes betting. Slur. Why? Those are your bingos.
Okay, I've already proved this.
He's proven it.
And furthermore, again, Native Americans had slaves too. Again, the United States almost had to go to war over it. So I'd love all you leftists to justify
Almost?
this. Should the Native Americans... Yeah, you know what? Here's a genuine question, considering the trolls are all in my fucking chat at this point. Should the Native Americans, or should the United States that went to war, had the Native Americans refused to free their slaves?
Yes. Yep. Free all slaves. Any native population that had slaves did so through the practice of white colonial slavery, and it was shipped over to them culturally. End all slavery. For any slavers, don't care. Yep. Easy W. That said, it probably would have been used as a proxy war, and America doesn't go to ethical war. There's never been a war that America has gone to for purely ethical reasons, okay? It's always whatever we can fucking get out of it. Everyone is spamming 1 to open the lines.
Any one I see, any number 1 I see in the chat, I'm going to assume is going to be a vote for yes, slaughter the fuckers.
Oh, got him. Got him.
So no war, you're fine with enslavement.
No, I would be 100% fine with involving the freedom of slaves in any sort of, involving them in civil war or whatever the fuck you're talking about. Like, look, I'm from Michigan, baby. Go Union, baby. Fucking come on down to Mississippi and fuck your shit up. It's like we did, okay? The boys from Michigan were part of it. Were you actually born in Saginaw, Michigan, or are you quoting the Johnny Cash song? Was it Johnny Cash? Or was it somebody else? I don't think it's Johnny Cash. I was born in Saginaw, Michigan. Is it Johnny Cash? He wasn't, though. He was born in Arkansas.
On this.
Oh, yeah, and you can just feel the ancestors coming up from the fucking soil. Or Again. There were still people in bondage.
There still are.
Happened.
There still are.
Demanding fossil fuels be phased out by 2030.
Okay, beat the shit out of these people.
Video was released.
Fantasizes about violence.
Beat the fuck out of these people. Like, seriously, 2 women did this? Let them taste the hand of a man.
About a sustainable food system.
By the way, this is why every society in history has placed restrictions on women's autonomy.
Because of protests towards big oil companies? I don't know, man. Sounds like you just made that up.
Then wasted food.
Also, this is why
misogyny.
women have always had restrictions placed on them. Because women left alone to do whatever they want, do stupid shit like this.
Like tomato soup? I don't care. I don't give a shit. It's protected. It's under glass and shit.
I love how you picked a panda emoji.
Panda emoji?
The panda would be extinct today if it wasn't for human intervention. And a lot of that intervention was fueled by fossil fuels. So you could really say, if you want the panda to be around, you need fossil fuels, my dear.
And Schumer says our families lived in an apartment building.
building for all our years, but my daughter and her wife just bought a house with a backyard, and for the first time, we're having a barbecue with hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill.
One, I don't believe for 1 second that Chuck Schumer has lived in an apartment for his entire life.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he has. Why not? What? Wait, why? A lot of people live in in apartments for their entire lives. That's super normal in huge cities and stuff, and he's been out east the whole time, and he lives in that fucking batch pad with a bunch of other dorks.
Second, you're not grilling in the backyard. You're grilling on a deck.
At an apartment.
Third, that grill looks fairly worn.
Okay. Alrighty, the grill looks fairly worn. Alrighty, wow, those are some owns.
Father's Day heaven. But then you zoom in, and there's Schumer, like every out-of-touch politician, holding the burger on the spatula, and you got hot dogs, which look pretty well cooked. They've got the grill.
Pretty well cooked. These aren't ready to come off the grill yet, in my opinion, okay? We want some crispy doggies. I want crispy doggies. Stop giving me fucking lightly touched dogs. Crisp me a dog. I want the casing to split. That's a good doggy on the grill. What is the point of getting the heat out? Did he put the cheese on the frozen patty? Crazy stuff.
Grill marks on.
Well, hot dogs you don't even need to cook, but yeah.
Okay, like you can eat them without being harmed if you don't cook them, but you have to cook it. Cook the fucking hot dog. You've got to cook the hot dog. That's definitely baby mouth. I agree.
Okay, I'm with you there. All right.
Day fed.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they're raw.
They look shitty. It's Chuck Schumer. They look shitty. Who cares? Turn it up. Close the grill. You're not good at cooking burgers either, man.
Reason I don't know if they're raw is I know for a goddamn fact those are frozen burger patties.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was saying.
I guarantee you, as I will go into the goddamn grave, those are frozen burger patties.
Okay, me too.
And it's possible they're pre-cooked. I don't know what brand he bought.
I don't think they're pre-cooked at all. I would be shocked to find that. If you buy frozen burger patties, you're whack to me. You don't eat burgers that often to have them frozen. Just go get some burger when you want it. Just go get some burger when you want it. Certainly you don't eat burgers enough to want it all the time. Have a good burger if you must. Treat it right, okay? Treat it right.
But yeah, no, Chuck Schumer's never grilled a damn thing in his life.
You're probably right, man.
Now make sure your connected home is...
But also, you've never cooked burgers before! Because if you did, you know frozen burger patties are shit!
You can have cooked before and known their shit. You can still, I mean, if someone hands me frozen burger patties, I can still grill them and make them food. Like, if that's all you got, it's all you got. Like, well, if it's what's available, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But don't you go buying them. Somebody else has fucking frozen burger patties and that's what you got going on. Cool. You guys don't need to live like this, okay? They're just bad. They're made with like fucking wood pulp and shit in them. They're not good for you. Your parents are eating whack, and you don't have to eat like they did or we did. I also grew up on this kind of shit. Like, although we had real burgers most of the time, but I'm sure I've had a frozen burger patty in my life from somewhere. I know what they taste like. But ugh.
And I don't.
You know, ooh, fucking screaming, dude. You know who used to make burger patties frozen? Oh my god, this unlocked a fucking memory. It was the Walmart. They come in like a tube, and then it's just a big stack of burgers, and it's in a plastic bag, and it has a little tie at the end. You just untie it. My ex-girlfriend in high school's mom used to take them, put them on the skillet, and then turn it on, and it would like boil, and like it would get the gray shit would fall off the sides, and then she'd flip it, and then she'd do that, and then eat it with with white bread with like a fork or something, like canned gravy or some shit sometimes. Crazy stuff.
I don't believe for 1 second that Chuck Schumer has lived in an apartment his entire life. Fuck you and fuck that.
Fuck you.
Well, it's beef, so the odds of him getting him sick are pretty fucking low. Under these were pork burgers, I raise an issue. But yeah.
He doesn't know anything that he's talking about ever.
I didn't even notice the knobs. Yeah, they're all.
Oh, God.
Mormon Jesus.
Amy, thanks for rating. Hope you guys are having a good night. Welcome, Raiders. I must warn you, we're watching the worst guy that exists on the internet, and we're playing bingo about him right now at the end of stream. So if you want to hang out and watch this fucking sicko, maybe, hopefully, say a slur that is bleeped in this cut. Say a slur or some other crazy shit that gets us a bingo. Who knows? He's currently in the middle of like yawning like a walrus.
It's cold.
DK 1777. Thanks for following. Excalibur. Thanks for following as well. I thought trichinosis from pork was rare nowadays. It is. Yeah. It's quite rare. Pork isn't necessarily ethical to eat, but it is safe to eat. I dabble from time to time, but if I'm eating pork, it's because it's cheap. It'll feed a bunch of people, and I'm still an omnivore. But I try not to eat it as much, and I try to make it right and only buy high quality. I only go to the local butcher. I like pigs, but don't eat it. Yeah, don't eat it raw though. It'll still fuck you up. You'll still get sick. You'll get salmonella and shit though. Chickens will get you. Most of the problems, honestly, here's the thing. If you get it from a local butcher or something, it's actually way safer. A lot of the problems with those diseases are not the animal's fault. It's the process. It's the processing, the factory farming. It's the conditions that they keep them in, which are so disgusting. So, yeah, it's not what you want. So, I fuck with pork in bacon form for sure, obviously. Pork belly, whatever. Pulled pork. I don't really do pork chops or whatever, sausage, Pigs are good. They taste good, but they're like little guys, and I don't think they deserve to be slaughtered in the way that they are. And we could probably find some... I would love a situation where we move towards like hey, wouldn't it be nice if we were like mostly vegan as a society, and that was like pretty normal, and there was like, we're going to eat some meat from time to time. It's part of our culture, and, we are animals in a planet in the universe, right? Like it's a material thing, and we do have the capacity to eat them. We don't have to harm them and abuse them on the way to it. And so to reduce that would be ideal. But we're always going to choose humanity, and so if you got to kill a chicken to live or whatever, I mean, fucking kill the chicken. Or don't. You don't have to, but I'd kill the chicken. Chickens are good. I think bratwursts are an honorable food for an animal to become. I fucking agree. I also grew up hunting, so it's like, as long as we're using an animal, we're not killing it with fucking mallets. We're not trying to hurt it. You're just doing it so that you can eat and, be healthy or whatever, and enjoy yourself and have a good time on Earth. And sometimes sausage is what you need, or a bratwurst, delicious. I'm gonna get a meat grinder at some point, and then, man, I'm gonna have to start making some sausages. Poultry-based sausage. I'm more of a. I like the plant-based sausages, though I found them a little salty. But I don't eat a ton of sausage. If I do, it's usually like Italian food or something. I don't eat a lot of breakfast sausage. Anyway. I'm delaying the inevitable. If you're here from the raid, thanks for hanging out. I'm a leftist, by the way. I don't know if you... Hey, I'm Jake. I'm a leftist. And now we're doing bingo about the worst guy that exists. You can see the heinous things that we've clicked on here. We get a bingo if there's a slur, or he screams, why? Or just says it a lot. Sweetheart isn't a bingo, but he'll get there. If he mentions my wife. Worries about divorce, sings, slob, shut up, or rage quits the segment, or anything. Then we're good. But I think he's yawning right now, which is EP. He might scream, though. Okay, it's just a yawn.
Shut the fucking off.
Yeah, he could say anything. He was just yelling racist stuff earlier, so.
So, meaning you cooked hot dogs, you put it back on the grill, or you moved them off. But that's all you cooked.
It looks like they just cooked the hot dogs, and then we're like, hey, Chuck, let's take a shitty fucking promo. And then he's like, well, I mean, we're just cooking hot dogs. He's like, I don't know, put some frozen burgers on the grill, and it'll make it look like Chuck's flipping the burgers, and you can take a little fucking picture. And so that's what was happening. They're eating boy dinner at the fucking apartment slob complex he lives in. He lives in a little slovenly batch pad with like 3 other guys. It's not a joke. This is a real thing Chuck Schumer does. He's a weird guy. I mean, you can live like that if you want, but I mean, it's not like a noble thing. I think he's doing. I mean, he's just a cheap guy. I don't know. I think there's something about these guys. They like to live that way. So I don't know what's going on, but his wife left him. So when he's in Washington, he stays there. I think he has like a house somewhere else. I don't fucking care about Chuck Schumer. I don't know his life story. Who fucking cares? Why are we watching this? Why is he watching? Why does Dave care? It's the Animal House of Representatives. Thanks for the just awful biddies. Just terrible biddies.
And then you busted out some hamburger patties so your daddy could take a photo op, but why not show your daddy's skill as a grill master?
Why daddy? Who's daddy in this? Who's Chuck Schumer's daddy? What?
Oh, that's right, because he hasn't cooked a meal in a while.
Ooh, got him, dude. He hasn't cooked a meal in a while. Ooh, shit. So sassy.
What an iron gullet. It's been a thing of every well documented.
Why do you think pork has worms?
Medical journal, every well documented medical class, and even it's made on ER and House.
What?
If you consume underdone pork,
and like the TV shows ER and House. Okay? It's possible that you eat any animal and get a disease from it because it's an animal. You can do this from plants as well. They have diseases and funguses and shit like that. Stuff you eat, put it in your body, can be dangerous or something. There have been, due to the FDA and its good regulation of the meat packing industry, the restaurant industry, the supermarket industry, like all this stuff, it's pretty low chance. Like, when's the last time you heard of a pork recall? You know what I mean? It doesn't happen very much. You hear more about like spinach and shit. Like, it doesn't happen a lot that, pork is recalled. E. coli will get you if you don't wash your veggies. It can happen. You don't have to watch. I mean, I don't wash every veggie at all. Just process your veggie. You don't usually eat the outside of your veggie anyway. So, what are the veggies that you're eating on the outside? Like lettuce? They're usually washed, but I usually wash my lettuce first too. Trichinosis is worms, right? I don't know. I don't remember. I associate it with some worm action, so maybe. I don't remember what it does. I took a quiz for this ages ago. I'd have to refresh. They tell you have to remember what they do, but it's like I don't really need to know. I don't really need to know that to wash my hands. It is worms. Yeah, I've never had worms. I wash my fucking hands, man. Pork and fish is usually parasites. Yeah, fish can have parasites. So don't eat ones with parasites in them.
And the risk of getting worms. Unless you think all worms are earthworms and there's not different types.
He just argues with nobody. I kind of want to make pulled pork again, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna right now.
But I don't think you're that stupid.
This is bacteria. It is the unseen enemy in.
Ooh, even though most foodborne bacteria won't kill you.
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Sure, man. Just shit your brains out. You ever had bad food poisoning? The worst food poisoning I've ever had was from a McDonald's, and not one that I was working at. It was like a couple Thanksgivings ago, like right before Thanksgiving. We got, or the day after maybe, we got McDonald's from over here, and I think it was the ice cream or something. Dude, I shit water for like fucking 4 days or something. Sarah did too. It was awful. 4 or 5 days. Fucking water, man. Shooting out of my bum. Dude, but we'll say, pretty clean butthole when you shit that much water. The only other time I can remember having that bad of shits is I had eaten some spinach and I shit it out like an hour later. It shot right through me. My body was like, fucking, nope, it's got E. coli all over it. Yeah, and I evacuated. It was pretty bad. I was surprised I didn't just throw up. It's probably not quite an hour later, but it was like pretty fast. It was way faster than it should have been. Bigger issue with pigs is they can't sweat out toxins, but I am required to deworm my pig twice a year, even though I've never seen a single sign of worms. Oh. You get shell food poisoning? I've never had that, no. Anyway, foodborne illnesses can be prevented by proper cooking techniques. Most of the stuff that's in these things is just going to be like, you know, stuff that you find around already. The only time I had foodborne illness was my only Thanksgiving with my white relatives that I know. Didn't roast the turkey. Oh, no.
Food.
Schumer, he's Jewish.
Oh, there you go.
He's Jewish?
Well, he could be a Jew in name only.
Wow, he's trying.
Although I love how you can be a Jewish and non-kosher. It's like, really?
You can be a Jewish? Huh.
You break the very foundations of the religion and you can still be a part of it?
Yeah, I mean, lots of people have cognitive dissonance. Dave?
That's why I don't consider Jew a race. Like,
I don't consider Jew a race, which is a crazy way to say that. And that because some practicing Jewish people don't observe kosher law. Like, well,
I don't consider Muslim a race.
Okay, it's not. But so Jewish is considered more of a race due to its ethnic cleansing background, and then due to diaspora, and then, you know, of course, so they were pushed into certain communities, and so there's sort of like a cultural unifying culture. There's a unifying culture in a lot of these spaces, right? So it feels like whether you consider like the vastness of European Jews being diasporaed to, you know, different places than congregating, but like, you know, it's enough of a class of people to protect it. And so if you don't want to call it like 100% a race because it doesn't follow your aesthetic idea of race, white guy, I mean, then don't. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not gonna argue with Dave about like look, man, you're just too racist. You're too racist, but for some reason, he's so racist that he's like, Jewish people can't be a race of people. It's like a cultural thing, man.
I always get clapback on the Jew part. I thought all your leftists are supposed to be in the Islam camp.
In the Islam camp? I'm definitely not in an Islam camp. I'm not a religious guy, man. Being religious is cringe and wrong. And if you're religious, you should reconsider being religious because it's just not true, man.
It's like a county jail.
But I don't think we got to be like fucking weird about it. Every time he talks about Islamic people, he says racist shit. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yes. So now you know, okay.
Are we still sure Brittany Griner was born a woman?
Oh my God. Transvestigating Brittany Griner? What year is it? 2024 still? Sheesh. Still transvestigating Brittany Griner.
Like, she's a woman, right? We're certain Brittany Griner was born a woman, right? We're certain of that.
You could put please clap on your card if you don't have it already.
The WNBA is missing a huge opportunity not to have Caitlin Clark in the Olympics. Okay, so they have.
I'd put also the.
Oh fuck, he's drunk as shit. What? I'd put
the blonde bitch.
Okay, bitch on your card if you have it.
She's prettier than Caitlin Clark.
Fucking okay. We've already clicked creepy, but you can have creepy.
Her name out the top of my head.
Ew.
I'd put her at the forefront. I'm sorry, you want the fucking WNBA to be profitable, and it ain't about playing basketball.
It totally is. It's blowing up because the talent has. Can you believe that? Wow, investing in women's sports for a couple generations has improved the game and made it more profitable and interesting, and the player talent pool has increased. Wow, just by allowing women to play sports, fucking in funding it and encouraging the behavior, and God, it's so stupid, dude. The high school I had, like our girls teams were always more successful than the guys teams, so we would, as a show of support, travel to the girls' games a lot of the time, like volleyball and basketball and softball, and soccer. Although I didn't go to those. But man, it's so weird that guys are still like against women's sports or something, and it has to be a sex thing for him. He's gonna say, "Oh, I gotta bring their tits out."
Okay, I'm sorry. Women suck at playing basketball.
David, you can't fucking shoot a basketball. I want to see you shoot a jump shot. I used to fucking run mic and drill. I literally, you know what? I say I used to do mic and drill. Do you even know what a mic and drill is, chat? This is how much of a jock I am. I know the names of drills. So stupid. So mic and drill is when you take the ball and you see the basket down here. You take the ball and you just shoot a right-handed one, and then you shoot a left-handed one, and you shoot a right-handed one, and you shoot a left-handed one, just from right under the basket. Do-do. Grab the ball. Grab the ball. A little hook shot. It gets your fundamentals down, bro. It's a good one. Anyway, you can do this for a long time. I should get a basketball and just dribble it.
Women suck at athletics.
Women suck at athletics. Anyway, I did one for fun. I was at Dr. Randy's house not too long ago, and he has a basketball hoop, and he wasn't home. I was helping him out with something, and I just had to run a mic and drill for myself. Also, you got to shoot elbow shots. You got to get that Mamba mentality and shoot 100 shots from every spot, of course. Come on. Sports.
But it was up to me, the entire concept of the female athlete would be destroyed.
It's not up to you. That's really stupid. Female athletes would just beat you up. That's all that would happen. Female athletes would be destroyed. Why, man? What?
And in its place, it'd be like, well, let's use your sexuality.
Yeah, see? You're just a creep, man. You're just a fucking sicko. And that's why you're alone. And that's why you'll stay alone.
Because again, the people that watch sports are men.
So just make shit up, which I already clicked. As we're seeing, the rise in popularity of women's sports are increasing women's viewership and participation in the hobbies. And it's been really cool for me, a guy who likes women, to see them having fun in our hobbies alongside us. And not just like moms and sisters and shit who are dragged along, but actually fans who are enjoying themselves, and it's been good. There's always been fans. My grandma was a great big fan of the Detroit Tigers, for instance. Like this like sexist notion of that women can't do sports. Like my mom grew up playing baseball and taught me how to do some baseball. Like it's just so weird. Like no one thinks of this stuff. You should just let people do what they want to do, and if they want to play basketball, they can play basketball, David. You just let it shake out how it shakes out, my dude. This is the whole problem with conservatives, bro. You can't tell people what to do. I don't want to watch it. I do. I'll watch this basketball. I do watch this basketball from time to time. If they had the Detroit Shock back in town, they moved the WNBA team we used to have out of Detroit, who won a championship and then got moved out, just saying. Then I would watch it because it takes place when the men's teams are done playing. I would definitely be watching. But I'm a homer piece of shit, and I refuse to sign my allegiance to some out-of-state yucko team like fucking Indiana Fever. Yikes, Caitlin Clark. Get fucked, okay? I will not root for Caitlin Clark until she becomes a Detroit sports person. And only until then will I root for her. You can't play in Indiana and play basketball and have me, a Michigan boy, root for you. No. She is great, though. She is really good. And she's getting beat up a little bit by the veterans, and it's been weird to see racist white guys that, like, right-wing racist white guys that are, like, glomming onto Caitlin Clark because she's some, like, white athlete, and she gets fouled in the WNBA by, like, a grown woman who isn't a rookie who happens to be black, and then they're fucking losing their minds, like, oh my god, this would be assault in the streets. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. Let the players play, man. So fucking... Ugh. I hate conservatives. They're such fucking dumbasses. They don't know anything about anything. They don't watch these sports. They don't appreciate them. They don't know anything. He doesn't fucking watch any basketball. This guy can't tell me what a fucking pin down is. Tell me what a floppy play is, bro. Can you tell me what a pick and roll is? That's like basic shit. Dave's not going to say a slur, is he? He might.
But yeah, the idea of a female athlete is fucking dumb. By the way, I will say, Caitlin Clark is not a fucking looker.
So, I think...
Dude, it's so crazy how often he doesn't like how women look. That's so weird. I've never heard him just, like, straight up compliment a woman in a non-creepy way ever once.
I think with the extreme controversy that she brings, the exclusion of Clark...
He's got to pee again? Holy, he's dying. What is happening here?
Be right back.
Dude, he pisses constantly. It's so much, dude.
That blonde bitch right there.
Who? What?
That's what I'd focus on the league on.
Okay, well, he
I
would
could
focus on
by the gallon load and never get pregnant.
I hate that. Dave definitely has a type. Moms. Hey. Look. I wish he was into women of age. That would be amazing. Can you imagine the character development Dave would have to go through to be into women of age?
Maybe on Angel Reese too. Look.
That's not right. She was wrongfully accused, and that is not fair.
No, she wasn't wrongfully accused. She had a substance that was illegal in that country.
Are we talking about Brittany Griner still? Bro, you're such a fucking bootlicker. She had a little bit of like fucking vape in a dude, that's so stupid. Oh my god, what a absolute fucking clown. Dude, solidarity to Brittany Griner. I mean, that's such fucking bullshit to get rung up in fucking Russia on weed charges. Fuck that shit. So fucking vile and disgusting. She got a prescription too? Oh my fucking god, dude.
Like it or not, you dumb black bitch!
Okay, so I don't have racism on the card, and I know we clicked it before, but that's racism on your card right now.
I'd have lit her ass up. I would have absolutely lit her ass up.
Lit whose ass up? What?
I would have absolutely lit her ass up and said, "No, you dumb black bitch."
No, you. Wow. Wow. You would have?
Brittany
Show this to his employer.
Griner's black ass was in jail in Russia because she brought substances that were illegal in Russia.
Weed.
Into Russia.
Like vape pen. Yeah, that's so fucking stupid. You can't even write it, Annie. It's making like I literally have to allow. I have to allow it. It's not slur on their bingo now.
I wouldn't want the with a blonde bitch, but then again, I would fundamentally change the WNBA. I'd lower the rims to 8 feet. The uniforms would be a lot more scantily clad, and I'd encourage a lot of dunking, and I would even put trampolines out for it.
Yeah, that's really fucking stupid and gimmicky and trash and wouldn't sell, and you're stupid. And a misogynist freak. What a little freak, man.
Look, I mean, let's be goddamn honest.
Okay, let's be.
Let's put all our cards on the table. Women's athletics are never going to be taken seriously.
I disagree. I fucking fully disagree. This is direct proof positive that you're wrong. Is this right now? I would love to see a professional softball league. I'd watch the fuck out of that. I love softball. Like, it's a good sport. And I wish that it had a professional atmosphere. You only see it in Olympics.
Will embrace the sideshow they're always going to be. All right. I guess that's a decent one tonight. Good night, everybody.
That's a decent one tonight. Good night, everybody. This motherfucker. All right, look, hey, that is a ding-no. No dingo. We didn't get another one. I guess I'm happy, honestly. He just tripled down on the same thing over and over. Fucking racism. Classic. Classic Dave, dude. Slipping into the racism shithole.